everyone, it's Mandy. Welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe this, but we have officially hit 100 subscribers. Yay! And for that, I'm here to film this video for you. This is a Q&A video to celebrate those 100 subscribers. To get the basic information out of the way, hi, my name is Mandy, and I am a Texas-based content creator. I personally got into content creating because that's what I have been doing for a living for the past 3 years. I have worked for a multitude of YouTube channels and now TikTokers that I thought to myself, I should do that. And I did it. Fandoms that I'm into currently, the hyperfixation, if you cannot tell, is Sonic the Hedgehog. I have friends that feed into it though, so I blame them. You know who you are. But I love it. I really love it. I'm also into comic books, anime, video games, movies, and TV. I feel like I'm a part of so many fandoms that listing them out right now would take 10 minutes in and of itself. So over on my Instagram, I asked if you guys had any questions you'd like me to answer, and I have curated them onto a list based on category. So we have cosplay, voice acting, streaming, and also just general photography and filmmaking. I am so excited, so let's get started. What is a dream cosplay you haven't done yet? Ooh, honestly, I would really like to do more ball gown cosplays. I've done a couple, of course, with like princesses. I don't know, like the idea of it kind of scared me at the beginning, but nowadays it makes me kind of excited and I kind of want to do more. I also would really like to try doing an armor. That would be really cool. But a dream cosplay overall, I don't think I can narrow it down to just one. There are just a lot of things I want to try out in the future. How do you choose the characters you cosplay? The simple answer to that question is it's characters I have a personal connection to or really enjoy from that media. So to give an example, my favorite character from Demon Slayer is actually Giyu, so I'm going to cosplay Giyu. A character that I have a personal connection to and also is one of my favorite characters of all time is Link. He has just been one of my favorite characters of all time. I loved playing all the Zelda games growing up, so being able to cosplay him nowadays is just a dream come true. What is your favorite material to work with for your props? My 3D printer. I love it. It's been a love-hate relationship. It has broken on me so many times I can't even keep track, but it has done me so well these past couple of years. I highly recommend everyone just learn how to use a 3D printer. Even if you don't own one, just learn how to use one. It's so helpful, it really is, because sometimes local libraries have 3D printers you can use, and I highly recommend doing that. How do you balance comfort and accuracy in your cosplays? When it comes to that, I always say comfort over accuracy. There are characters that I know wear high heels. I will not wear high heels because you are on the convention floor for maybe 8 to 12 hours. And afterwards, you do not want to deal with those sore feet. My feet are sore just wearing my tennis shoes. I can't imagine wearing the high heels. Self-care is more important than accuracy. How do you store and organize your cosplays? Funny you should ask.
Welcome to my closet. In this one closet is where I keep all of my cosplays and my regular clothes, but mostly cosplays. This whole back rack is all my cosplays, and I have them from the longest, which is like my ball gowns, my dresses, my bodysuits, to my shortest, which are just t-shirts that I have, or maybe something like really small, like this. This is my Gabimaru. We're in the same closet, just a different angle, and this is a giant 3-drawer holder I bought in Target, and this holds all of my props and my wigs. So the first drawer has all of my wigs. The only time I keep a wig on a wig head is if it's really, really heavily styled, like my Link wig, my Shadow wig, and my new Ariel wig. Those will always be on a wig head. But for wigs like this that are easy to restyle very quickly, I put them back in their little containers they came in, and I also like to put the character name on the bag. So this is my Gwenpool wig. The second drawer right here is accessories. So I have, again, Gwenpool's gun, Ariel's hair accessories, Shadow's gun. I have a lot of guns. And the bottom drawer is also accessories. So what I like to do with things that have a lot of accessories is I like to put it in a plastic baggie and put the character name on it as well, just like I do with the wig. So for this one, you can see that it's Charlie's. So when I'm packing for a convention, all I really need to do is come in here, find the bag, pull that out, find the wig, pull that out, style it, and then put it all together. Makes life for me so much easier than me having to go through different boxes to try and find multiple different props for one character. And now you know how I organize all my cosplay stuff.
How did you get into voice acting? I was in a Discord server where they were looking for voice actors and I was like, oh, why not? I'll just send in my audition. And they really liked it. And so I was working with them for a while and then stuff happened and that fell through. So I found this website called
Casting Call Club.
It's a free website for you to use where you could find paid or unpaid projects and you just audition for them. And I've been doing that for around 5-ish months now, and I've gotten casted in about 40 different projects. Some have not been released yet, and some will hopefully be released very soon. We'll see. Or sometimes you'll just never see that project again, and it was just something fun to do. Have you had any funny bloopers while recording? Yes. I'm severely dyslexic, so reading a script for the first time is daunting, and recording that script for the first time is very, very daunting. So I will mess up a line and then yell at myself messing up on that line while still recording. I have plenty of those. How do you take care of yourself after a long recording session? A smoothie. I don't know why, it just hits. My throat is so scratchy after doing a cover, or one time I had to do a 40-minute long script. A smoothie hit so hard. What made me start streaming? My friends actually told me I should start streaming because we were playing games and I will talk to myself just to calm myself down in horror games, and they think it's the funniest thing to man. So they really recommended that I start streaming because they thought other people might want to hear my funny ramblings. So I hope you guys are enjoying those. I do definitely want to stream more, especially with my friends, because I don't know, I'm biased, but I think we're a pretty funny group of people. What is my favorite game of all time? Of all time? Thanks, Lexa. I don't know if I have a game of all time, but I have a series of all time, which is The Legend of Zelda. As much as I love Sonic, I'm really bad at the games, but Legend of Zelda, the puzzles, I love them. Do you have a favorite gaming console? Yes, I'm a Nintendo girly. I love the Switch. Even though I own an Xbox, a PlayStation, and a Switch, I have to go with the Switch. What is one game you refuse to play? The Elder Scrolls. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. What is your favorite film project you've ever worked on? So now I've worked on a couple of very professional film sets, and those are a lot of fun, but I genuinely had a great time filming stupid stuff when I was in high school and college. Those are my favorite memories because you just get to goof around and there's no, schedule or money or anything like that. Those are truly some of the favorite projects I've ever made, and a lot of those will not see the light of day. Have you ever had something go completely wrong on a shoot? Many a times. Someone forgot to get lunch for us on a 12-hour shoot, so we were all starving. Another time, someone forgot to fill out permits because you need to have permission to film at certain places, and they didn't do that. We got kicked off and we had to completely rewrite the script. There's a long list of other ones, but I don't know if I want to go into that in this video. If you were to direct a movie about anything, what would it be? The live-action Legend of Zelda I hear that's happening? You don't need that director. You could just call me. You could just call me up. I'm ready to go. I'm here. What are some photography tips you'd like to give to beginners? That you don't need a big fancy camera to make things look good. You just need to familiarize yourself with the equipment you already have. There are a lot of YouTube videos on how to utilize your iPhone, your Android, etc. And just there's a lot of free stuff out there. You don't need to go to film school to become a filmmaker. What is your biggest inspiration for filmmaking? So I want to work in the art department when it comes to film, so the biggest inspirations in that field that I've seen has to be Wes Anderson's production designers. And it is a wife and husband duo. They are incredibly sweet people. I was able to interview them over the phone for 3.5 hours. They sent me a Christmas card the other year. I sent them my graduation announcement. They are the sweetest people ever. They have just retired, but the way that they were able to tell me how they have made his visions come to life is truly astounding. And I highly recommend you watch his movies because just the set alone is perfection. The symmetry, the colors, the build, the textures they use. I'm getting excited talking about it. I could go on and on and on about it, but we'll go to the next question. What is your favorite camera or piece of equipment? I'm not kidding. Feature films have been filmed on iPhones. You just gotta know how to use them. What is your favorite convention you've ever attended? Comicpalooza. That is my home convention. I've been going since 2014 and I love it every year. When you're not cosplaying or streaming, what are you doing? I'm with my friends. I'm doing board game nights, we're going to craft meetups, we're making friendship bracelets, we're going to the movies, doing all sorts of wacky stuff together. Or you'll catch me hiking the local trails. What is a character that you've cosplayed that meant the world to you? So Ariel has always had a special place in my heart. She's my favorite Disney princess of all time, and growing up, I had at least one article of clothing on at all times that had her face on it. Back then when I was a kid, having red hair wasn't looked at as being really like, oh, that's super cool or cute. It was looked at as weird and stupid, so I got called horrendous names. But having a character that had the same hair and she has the same eyes as me, I don't know, it brought me comfort as a kid. So of course, when I first did cosplay in 2014, I had to cosplay her. I did the hipster version of her from Tumblr. I know it's cringe now, but it was 2014. I had to. And I stopped cosplaying for so long because I was in high school, and of course things like that were also made fun of and you were bullied for it. But then finally I got back into it in college, and she was the first character I went to again. I was like, I have to redo her, and I did. And to this day, I am constantly redoing her wig, redoing her outfits and stuff, because she just personally means so much to me, and the fact that I'm able to embody her character now, just, it brings me so much joy. You have no idea. Okay, we went through all the questions you guys sent over. I'm just gonna, Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Truly appreciate all the love and support I've been getting on this channel so far. And if you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. I love to answer them. And if you have any video recommendations on what you'd like to see next, also leave those down in the comments. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.